Welcome, you guys. All right, so we have Valerijus and Max from Drone Labs. And Max, you're in Kyiv, Ukraine, right?
Yes, you're correctly right.
Okay. So tell everybody a little bit about Drone Labs and what it is that you do.
Okay, let me slowly introduce myself. My name is Maxim. I'm actually a PhD student of National Polytech Institute. At the first state of active part of the war, we create a lab which making a tactical drone for our guys. We make drones for different tasks. We make not only drones, we make dropping system, we make such drones for different tasks. As you see on the video, results of our job. So we make like that dropping system, which are mounted behind the drone. It can usually used on drone which are buying. It's a dropping system for drone like DJI or Parrot or so on. It's work pretty simple. The indicator of light. When the light are turning on, the presents are dropping out.
The presents.
Yes, the presents. Yeah. So I can. So there was the servo mounted. So we have 4 seconds when they are opened, and when they are turning on, the presents are dropping out.
Okay, and you guys designed this from the ground up using you use CAD and 3D printers and all that stuff, and you can you can use either FPV drones or camera drones for different tasks, right?
Yes, we built different drones. I put someone with myself, so it's like actually it's FPV drones which named Banderic. It's actually it's a 7-inch FPV drone on one-way axis gimbal with thermal camera. We use cheaper thermal camera for mobile phone inside the drone.
It's the technical aspect of what you guys are doing, weaponizing just ordinary consumer drones, is absolutely fascinating, and it's great that you're doing all this stuff. How often do you lose the drones? How often do you get them back compared to because that's what you need from the drone community is more funding to buy drones and parts and things, because you're losing the drones on the battlefield.
I'm proud that our drone, what we are built, no one are losing. No one.
Oh, great.
No one. In our time, we built 78 huge drones and some smalls. You also can see the result of our job. Yes, this video from internet, what we can show it's from our drones. Right now, the thermal camera from our drone Banderic. So it's a pretty cool idea, put the FPV thermal camera on the drone and fly it at night. It's very useful and it's very cheap also, because did you know how much cost consumer drone with thermal camera? It's about $3,000. It's Yes, it's very expensive. Our drone costs about $1,000 with all complete. I'm talking about FPV goggles, external batteries, chargers, and so on. So it's very cheap. So many guys from other countries, as Poland, Latvia, Germany, French, and so on help us, help my lab with parts, with spare parts, with different type of avionics for creating such type of the drone. How we say? Guys with gun come to me, say, Maxim, we need drone. We need huge drone for different tasks. For example, we need drone which can fly about 8-10 kilometers, which can with weight about 10 or 15 kilograms. So we need such type of the drone. Please build it, and we build. So we are all volunteers. In my lab works as volunteers 65 people. It's all engineers which cannot shoot from the rifles. Their rifles are his brain. So we created drones and trying to help our country as we can.
Yeah, this is great, and I also want to hear from Valerijus. What is your role in all of this?
Well, I would like to start from the Jeff mentioned the news about the Bayraktar. So Lithuania is a small country, but with a great heart. And we did gathered a 5 million euros, bought this Bayraktar, but update was that the Turkish government gives this Bayraktar for free. And those 5 millions were spread out. 3.5 millions going to Ukraine just for other needs, and 1.5 million goes for all the weaponry. So basically, we got more than we could.
That is great news. That is great news.
Yes.
Let me ask you guys, how long will the war continue, in your opinion? Do you think? How long will this last? Will Putin have to be taken out?
It's a very difficult question because to Moscow it's a very long way. You may understand this, but I think about 1 or maybe 2 years.
Wow. Okay. That's heartbreaking. If you guys,
the situation changes every day. The news coming every day. So this is the new kind of warfare, and we are still learning from this kind of warfare.
Yeah. Now you guys,
it'll take time.
You guys, we hear all the time about these attacks on the citizenry of Ukraine in various sections where people are just living their lives or hiding in a factory or an apartment building, and then you have to do search and rescue. I guess your drones are involved in that as well, searching and rescuing the citizenry, right?
Not for all time. Our lab make exactly such kind of drone for defense, only defense, because it's now time is more useful, and we make custom drones for I say dropping presents. So for research and rescue, guys used actually drone which can buy. The other problem why we make custom drones is the Russian, I don't know how in English, the system which can defend by some signal drones.
Oh, the aerodrone. The aero
radio warfare equipment.
Yep.
That blocks all kind of signals, and Banderik was able
to fly on that. I can share the screen and show what I'm talking about. I'm talking about such type of complex which named Grassroots 4. It's a Russian complex which can defend different type of UAV drone like Bayraktar also. It's a very serious weapon which can defend all kind of the drone by white noise.
It creates bubble. It creates bubble around the location, and through this bubble, nothing can go. It will just lose the signal.
Wow.
So those would be your major targets. That'd be a major win to destroy one of those.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about the signaling. What and of course you use. I'm sure I've seen you use analog. Do you use analog mostly or digital, or does it depend on the situation, or what is the best system to use for these weapons that these present dropping systems?
Actually, the main problem of this war is this kind of weapon. So the analog transmitter is the best way to use it on the battlefield, because you may understand how works this system which can defend the drone. They use some abstract white noise, and when you fly on analog, the signals are dropping immediately. When you not dropping immediately. When you fly on digital system like DJI FPV or so on, or OpenHD project, the signals are lost immediately, and the drone pilot cannot fly away, change the altitude to flow of this white spraying noise from Grassroots.
Right.
So the analog is the best. Analog transmitter is the best to fly on that situation.
Okay.
So now, in this situation where you'd lose signal, if you were flying, say, a DJI drone, would it just return back home, or would it totally lose signal and fly away?
You may understand when you're flying in a military area, you have no GPS at all, because, as I say, the GPS signals are killing it first. When guys fly on DJI, when they lose signal, they see only the red screen, not red, brown screen. So there are no video connection, and drone cannot understand the position in space. And he flew in China, for example. So all drones are manually controlled in altitude mode. As video, as you see, and internet, how drones are dropping the bombs. You can see the altitude mode on OSD screen. So,
what kind of bombs are you dropping, and how do you get them so accurate? I'm just going to go ahead and roll this video, which was very impressive, and this is one of your systems. Later on this video, where it drops down through the window, the sunroof of this car. What kind of bombs are you dropping here?
I can show it on the video. I'm just looking on my recording. So the very fresh video, we don't publish it at all. You are the first. We are dropping the grenade which named VOG-25. Is the name of the president. It looked like that. So.
And how heavy are those things?
It's about this bomb are dropping from Mavic. They weigh about 600 grams. Yes, and Mavic can easily fly with that. So when we're talking about a huge drone like this one, so you see they're huge.
You can do multiple.
Yep. We can use different type of of the granite.
Delivery systems for the present.
Ammunition.
Right.
And the right way use exactly different ammunition, because first granite are for the correction target about wind velocity, the second for the actually defense, for example, one target, and the next one for defense other target.
Okay.
So we use about 4 granite. Actually, one way of the granite about 2-3 kilograms.
Okay. Now I'm going to show this video again. How is this just practice to get this accurate? Because this pilot dropped one through the sunroof of this car, and it's just astonishing accuracy. How are they getting so accurate? Is it just practice, or is there some sort of targeting system in here?
Yes, it's actually practice. It's not lucky. I knew this pilot. It's pilot from Aero, but it's very cool guys. He flying on different drones. This granite named also VOG 17 is name of the bomb. They dropping from drone which named Autel. It's very powerful drone, and actually guys are training on Maquette, as you see on my video, and also I have trained in simulator like liftoff or velocity drone to flying more better.
Yeah. Now this is
those guys, by the way, also came from gamers and from the drone enthusiasts, and now they are part of the Ukrainian military.
Okay. And I had to edit that because it was pretty intense. Again, if you want to see the unedited version, become a member.
It's so wild to think that these drones are this effective. I mean, that's just so impressive.
Yeah.
You guys have really turned something that really a lot of people thought couldn't even carry a water bottle into something that's really helping you guys win, which is incredible.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. You may understand that it's very bad to hear that our government don't make such drone before war. We can easily build a lot of such type of agriculture drone for dropping presents. In, for example, in China, there are many type of these huge drones which are using for dropping huge bombs. I'm talking about bombs with weight about 20 kilograms.
Yeah, it's really hard for us as a drone community, recreational drone community, to really wrap our heads around this, because we associate drones with fun and with flying, and here we are making a difference in an actual war, and that is just fantastic. Again, there are links in the description. There's a PayPal link if you would like to. I'm getting a lot of feedback from one of you. I apologize for that audio.
If you allow, Ken, I would like to add something.
Yes.
You in the beginning you asked me what was my job, let's say, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Since the war started, all I had to do is to figure out how I can help. I found Maxim. I asked what can I get to him, what he needs. And fortunately, in Lithuania, we have a great Lithuanian FPV community. They gathered all the necessary parts in days, like few days. And the special thanks goes to Andrius Narbutas. He still gathering parts and sending it to Ukraine. So every small part is a deal, is a big deal, is a big help to Ukraine.
Can people that have spare parts in other countries, United States, whoever's watching, can they actually send you box
Yes,
it up
you
and
can
send
use
it to
the
you?
Atlantica. There's a shipping company in the United States called Atlantica. They ship to the Eastern Europe, and it's cheap.
Okay, and what's the name of it again?
Atlantica.
Atlantica. Okay. And again, there's links in the description if you would like to help out for the war effort. And man, I'm just getting this terrible feedback. Does one of you have a speaker up really loud? Are you hearing that, Billy? Like this muffled. Anybody else hearing it? Okay.
No.
Anyway, since this whole war started, it's just been very sad to see how it's progressed. But the strength of the Ukrainian people and its allies, it's really motivating, and it really warms my heart to know that they thought the Russians they were just going to come in and roll over you, and it didn't happen. And it's thanks to ground effort like this, grassroots efforts by you and the rest of the people in your various countries that said, nope, we're FPV flyers, we're IT guys, we're cobblers, we're fast food cooks, and we're all gonna fight.
It is really impressive. It's great.
Yeah.
Everyone donates. They need to understand that a small part of the nation can save lives. We gather things like med kits. I don't know. Every single stuff that soldiers are asking for us, body armors, the plate carriers, everything we are buying basically for our money, because the donations are not good. But what we can do.
Well, I'm sure you're going to get a lot of the drone community to help you, and I will put a link to where people can now, if we want to, because everybody, especially FPV guys, we have all kinds of motors and spare parts and cameras and flight controllers and stuff just lying around, and that's the kind of stuff that you need, along with the money that there's a PayPal link in the description of this video for, so we can box that up and send it directly to Ukraine or to Lithuania, and it'll get there somehow. But I'll put a link in the description of how you can do that.
Thank you very much, sir.
Guys, thank you so much for being up this late. What time is it there now?
It's about 5:30 in Kyiv.
Oh my goodness! All right, well,
early morning. Yeah.
We'll let you get to sleep. Thank you so much for being on with us.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you for having us.
All right, see you
Great
guys.
what you guys are doing.
All right, keep fighting the fight.